I immigrated to the Sunshine Coast in 2005 from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Buenos Aires is Argentina's capital city with a population of 15 million people, so that was a big change. I found the first years on the Sunshine Coast to be difficult. It was hard to adjust to a new life in a new country where everything was different. Different food, different weather, different language, different culture. I initially struggled to find employment, to make friends, and I felt isolated and very homesick. But it was thanks to the support of the many people that I met in this community that made the Sunshine Coast my home. Now, 11 years later, it is a blessing to be working as a settlement worker, welcoming new immigrants to our community. Each day it is rewarding to support new immigrants and to be able to say to them, I understand you, I've been there, I'm here to help. And it's also a wonderful way to give back to this community that welcomed me over a decade ago. Welcoming communities helps newcomers make their life on the Sunshine Coast. The coast is becoming more multicultural as people from around the world settle here. In light of this increasing diversity, Capilano University partnered with Sunshine Coast Community Services in 2013 to create the Welcoming Communities program. Welcoming Communities offers settlement, outreach, and English language services to new immigrants and raises awareness about the contributions new immigrants are making to our community.
When I first started this work, people used to say, oh, there's no immigrants on the Sunshine Coast. And I'm really happy to say that we don't hear that anymore. We can see that the coast is changing, and what is really wonderful to see is that more and more younger families from many different kinds of countries are coming to make their home here.
One of our main activities is to provide settlement support by helping new immigrants adjust to life in Canada and learn about housing, employment, finances, health, education, and other community and government services.
By partnering with Capilano University and helping to create a settlement and outreach coordinator position here, this is the first time that the Sunshine Coast has had a settlement and outreach coordinator position, and obviously the first time for our organization as well. So we feel like this is a very valuable role to have in the community, and we're really pleased to be a part of helping make it happen here.
Settlement support gives immigrants the tools, knowledge, and confidence they need to become active and thriving community members. We also provide informal language support because almost all newcomers who come to the Sunshine Coast want to improve their English so that they can communicate more effectively and confidently and pursue job-related and educational goals. We offer small, informal conversation circles where newcomers improve and practice their English language skills in the context of learning more about Canada. These groups are also an important source of social connection as newcomers share their common experiences and celebrate important milestones together.
I make new friends in Capilano University. I have English lesson in the big group. We have funny time. We play with different people from Vietnam, China, Brazil, and other countries.
I'm from Korea. I have been in Canada for 2 years. Before I met Sandy and Maria, I didn't know much of friends. But after I joined the class, I met some new friends. So my life is a little bit changed. It's better.
We also train volunteers from the community to become tutors and match them one-on-one with a newcomer. These pairs meet once a week for a couple of hours in various community locations. Through our tutoring program, newcomers have the opportunity to improve their English and learn from established Canadians. The tutors always find that they too are enriched by the experience.
I assist with the ESL group here because I enjoy working with new people that have come to the country. Likewise, I'm also a new person. Even though I speak English, it's a nice way to integrate with people, meet people, and to also give back.
My name is Yoshimi. I come from Japan. Actually, I came from Hiroshima. I met my tutor, Cassie, and I She will teach me like once a week. Improving English is very important for me because it's if I can't speak, I cannot express what I think.
Welcoming Communities initiates other programs and projects that provide newcomers with more opportunities to learn and grow. One example is our multicultural community kitchen. A group of immigrant women cook together, share recipes from their home countries, and teach each other how to prepare these special dishes. Together, the women have also studied for and written the Food Safe Level 1 exam.
We're seeing people come to the Sunshine Coast not only to visit, but also to call the Sunshine Coast their home. This is exactly the reason that we're so excited to partner with the Welcoming Communities Multicultural Kitchen Project. It not only celebrates the diversity in tradition, culture, language, but it also celebrates our similarities. So that need to share, that need to belong, that need to be part of something bigger than ourselves, to be part of a community. I think that the Multicultural Kitchen really did a great job in integrating other aspects into the program, such as building skills in nutrition, leadership, budgeting, and presentation skills. All skills that are so important when integrating into a new community.
In another project, we partnered with the Sunshine Coast Credit Union to train immigrants as money skills facilitators. These facilitators can now help other immigrants access the Money Skills Financial Literacy Program in their own language.
The Welcoming Communities came to the Sunshine Coast Credit Union to look at the Money Skills program as they felt there was probably a need for financial literacy as part of their settlement services. The Sunshine Coast Credit Union, to work with the Welcoming Communities, put on a special formatted Money Skills program with a sort of focus on train the trainer with an ESL component. So 8 women came to the one-day workshop where we were able to provide them with the knowledge and the skills to take that financial literacy program back out to the community in a multitude of different languages.
I participate the Money Skill program at the credit union with Maria. They offered some information for us. As an immigrant, we have no idea about money skill in Canada. After that, I learned about this kind of thing, and I learned how to manage the money.
Community partners are key to the project's success. Our partners provide space, promote our services, and work with us to design programs. The project would not be possible without the support and contributions of our partners.
Welcoming Communities has been a part of the library culture in many different ways. There's definitely tutorial sessions that have happened in the library, as well as group sessions. And one of my favorite memories is Joni Mitchell's song pouring through the library. And we thought, can you hear that Joni Mitchell song? And then we realized it was a way to teach English through song, and lots of patrons started kind of humming it too. So there's a lovely culture to it, and what's nice for me to see is that people will then come into the library on their own, and their children will start coming to the library. So it's a really win-win situation for everybody. It just overall connects families, and they become more and more comfortable in the library.
A welcoming community is a place where newcomers feel valued and their needs are served. The Sunshine Coast Welcoming Communities project helps newcomers be successful in their new home and creates meaningful connections between newcomers and the community and among newcomers themselves. Different cultures coming together in an atmosphere of mutual respect and understanding is what we are all about.
I think that our community can only be better and stronger and more resilient the more that we have and embrace diversity. And because our community is a little bit more isolated, we're not a major city center, it's a little bit harder maybe for people to think about settling here. I think it's really important that we have a settlement and outreach coordinator so that we can welcome more diversity into our community and then benefit from that level of knowledge, skills, and interests from all around the world.
I really feel that the social connections our project makes is one of the most important things that we do. We help people connect to other people, to other newcomers, to established Canadians, to organizations and institutions such as libraries, schools, the post-secondary system, the healthcare system. All of these connections are what makes a difference in people's lives.
When I came here, I met Sandy and Maria, and we were talking about what I'm going to do here in Canada, what do I want to do, and they so asked me if I want to be a member of a community kitchen project. I say, wow, yes, that would be great. I love cooking and baking. What about if you are going for a tutor course to be tutor for someone? That's my job and I like it so much. That's how can I realize myself here. That how can I help people here and how people can help me. That's help from both sides.